But it's been just absolutely amazing to watch the hit recorders here at New Frontier. It's like a band of magical elves in that, in that room putting this thing together. So they've been putting these movies together all week, and here's the presentation. So without further ado, please help me welcome to the stage New Frontier artist Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Everyone that's been working with me to make these things, almost everything you're going to see here was basically made over the last 10 days. And that's a bunch of people that are in this room right now, as well as a bunch of people all over the world. And I love you all very, very much. I love what's going to be up here. So thanks. And two most ambitious projects that we can show you. And the one I'm about to play really just happened. It all got shot here. This is the one that was rendering while you guys were outside in line going. And I love this guy's music. He wrote us a song and just released it on hitRECord, just him singing Bare Bones, and the whole community came in and orchestrated it, and made a short film with it. And I'm actually going to watch it now in its entirety for the first time. The songwriter's name is Sean Lennon, and it's called Nebula Lullaby.
Every night the auburn sun tucks in her children one by one, beaming with pride slits from the sky, with moons and stars left for night lights. Under her skirt, her closest child, bright mercurial wild, he's hot-headed with iron heart. Hear her twilight orbit start. Venus reclines upon her shell, her gown of clouds to suit her well. The true actress, this narcissus, outshines all the other starlets. And yours is clad in...
So, our last one. This has been going on now for almost like the amount of time it takes to make a more traditional, or at least shoot one. But it's like 2 months or so. And in fact, it started even longer ago than that. It started with a short story. No, it started just with an idea. In fact, someone just said, hey, let's try to write stories with made-up words. And so this writer from Ireland wrote a short story. I liked it. The whole community liked it, so I recorded a voiceover for it. Then other artists in the community started drawing the characters. Still others started animating those drawings. An actress and I got together to do just a live-action rendition in front of stark white walls. And then this visual effects artist in Scotland took those images, downloaded them, and remixed them into these gorgeous, ornate visual landscapes. In the last 7 days, the score has all happened. Some from people who have kind of made their way into the rec room here, but largely just from various contributors online. It was composed by Nathan Johnson, who made the score for Brick. He wrote the parts, and then he put like sketches for the parts online, and then people would just play them. I mean, I'm still flabbergasted by the music in this movie, but really by everything. I love it, and I can't wait for you to see it. And yeah, so here's our last one. Afterwards, we'll talk for a while and answer some questions, and then I'm going to go to sleep. But this one is called Morgan M. Morganson's Date with Destiny.
Morgan M. Morganson's Date with Destiny. Capricitus Califrag Morgan M. Morganson stood in the long room of his four walls, narcissing himself in the double glass. He horizontalized his neck bone and let a long stream of air out of his face hole. He was ready to authoriate, or at least ready as he'd ever be. The eat room was all a shadow with the tiny flames of wax sticks. Our man Morgan unstood onto a person holder and waited as the time teller ticked and talked on. Tawdily, the saxifragus personette swavered through the wall hole. Her head front was polypainted with faux face, lips cherried to the max, sea globe hairs and plastics twin the limbs of arachno monsters. Morgan, lip lifted, twittering at the personette. He re-stood and presented her with the person holder, upon which she speedily settled her back cushions. "Merry pre-night," tittered Morgan. "You look thoroughly procreational." "Why, thank you, Triple M, as do you, Sir Suitor. You are quite the sea treat." Morgan pinkified as the food bringer apparated. Penguin breast, the gent was simply seeable as a scar.
Can I get my troop up here? Everybody who came up here and has been like living with me and sleeping and not sleeping with me and working with me. You know who you are. Get up here. Come on, please. This is Jessica, the T. Ferry. She wrote and directed the Proposition 8. Can't turn the lights off now. This is my brother Dan. Dan and I started hitRECord together. Who else? This is Greg, my old dear friend, who edited Dance Dance Repetition. This is Tori. Tori's the only one here who I'd actually never even met before. She's just been on hitRECord for years and years, and she's so awesome. And she put together the final version of The Train Now Leaving, and she animated the Banksy. And this is Lou LaBelle, who played Destiny, and Venus. True. This is Kat Solon, who co-directed Nebula Lullaby with me, a fantastic filmmaker. This is Jeff Peck, who's been our audio man of honor. Who else? Who have I not said? This is Alien John, who's been just taking care of everything. This is Tom Thumb, Major Tom. This is Pete, who wrote Find the Sun. Seth has been like our second engineer audio.